Hey guys, what is going on? Mad Space here, and welcome back to another Pokemon Unite video on my channel. Today in this video we will be covering Gengar and why he has been atop of most content creators' tier list as the best character in the game. We're going to go over in detail why Gengar is so strong and see if he's actually the best character or not. Before we continue guys, if you like this type of content, if you like my videos, please feel free to drop a like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. Within 2 weeks of Pokemon Unite's release, Gengar has established himself as an extremely strong character. But is he the best character? Personally, I'm not sure if he is, but before digging any deeper, let's give a little context. In Pokemon Unite, Gengar is a speedster, meaning that he has extremely high mobility and good damage output while at the same time being pretty frail. Early game, as Ghastly, the player benefits the most by going center, also known as jungling, to be able to reach level 5 and support their team more effectively. At level 1 and 3, Ghastly will be learning the moves Lick and Will-O-Wisp. To be honest, both of these moves are pretty underwhelming. Will-O-Wisp does burn the opponent for residual damage, but it's really not that much. And Ghastly's basic attacks are also pretty weak and slow. Lick also doesn't do a lot of damage at all, but it has good utility. If you're caught in a team fight early in the game and the opponent tries to retreat, you can potentially snatch one Pokemon back and take them down and maybe gain some momentum. For the most part though, you want to get to level 5 in order to evolve into Haunter before involving yourself in any team fights or 1v1s. At level 5, you'll have the decision to learn either Shadow Ball or Sludge Bomb. Shadow Ball is a pretty good move that does good damage and lowers your opponent's special defense, which benefits Gengar greatly since he's a special attacker. This isn't a guide on what build you should have on Gengar, but I will say that because of this, you should be using items to boost Gengar's special attack to best take advantage of his already high damage output. Sludge Bomb is also a good move. It does good damage and poisons your opponent to add some residual damage while you attack. Of the two, you should be picking Sludge Bomb 100% of the time, and here's why. At level 7, you can learn either Dream Eater or Hex. Dream Eater is a pretty interesting move. It puts your opponent to sleep, does decent damage, heals some of your HP while also reducing cooldown of your other moves. That sounds pretty good until you learn that Hex does way more damage, is a dash so you can chase down opponents that are running away, does increased damage to poison opponents, and has reduced cooldown when you successfully land a hit on a poisoned opponent. Do you see where I'm going with this? If you manage to land a Sludge Bomb in a 1v1, you have the ability to spam Hex, and you will win that matchup almost every time, even if you're at a level disadvantage. They cannot escape you without maybe using their Unite move, in which you can counter with your Unite move, and some characters will still die. If you land a Sludge Bomb in a team fight, you're almost guaranteeing resetting your cooldown for the full duration where poison takes effect. You can easily take down at least 1 or 2 Pokemon and do big damage before dying, or you can just 1v4 entire teams if you have a level advantage. Basically, Gengar can spam a buffed, high damage, high mobility move on poisoned opponents. Watch any Gengar gameplay and you'll be noticing extremely high kill counts and clutch scores that players have been getting. So with all this information, are you convinced that Gengar is the best character in the game? Personally, I'm not, and I'll explain why. Gengar's strengths, while extremely effective, fall on a contingency, not consistency. His effectiveness largely relies on him hitting Sludge Bomb to be able to spam Hex and do his damage. If you miss your Sludge Bomb, you're a sitting duck and you can basically kiss yourself goodbye. Granted, it isn't too difficult to hit Sludge Bomb, but if you do miss it, those few seconds of cooldown will mean your life. We haven't even considered if the opponent has a full heal as their battle item. If they're prepared for Gengar and bring that item into a match, use that item once Sludge Bomb lands, then Gengar is probably going to lose that 1v1. Also, in team fights, if you didn't poison everyone and you're auto attacking in the mob, there's a chance that you'll auto attack someone that isn't poisoned and you'll fail to reset your cooldown. You can change your settings to remove the auto attack, but then you have to pay extra attention to who's poisoned, you have to change your target, and in team fights you'd be dead at that point. What I'm saying is that Gengar is very strong and a very good character, but it's contingent on his opponents being poisoned. You can team Gengar with Venusaur since he learns Sludge Bomb as well, but you would still suffer from all the same issues. I personally like the consistency consistency of Zeraora, Cinderace, or even Snorlax over having to rely on hitting my Sludge Bombs. So is Gengar the best character in the game? Maybe, but I don't think so. And guys, that's all I have for this video. Once again, if you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe. I have a lot of videos coming up, gameplays and discussion videos, so you definitely want to stick around for those. And in the comments, put who you think is the best character in Pokemon Unite, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.